So, welcome back. Tonight, we're going to continue with 1 Kings. I will be verses 5 through 10 in the first chapter. Adonijah sets himself up as king. Yesterday it was David in his old age, and now it is Adonijah. So, Adonijah sets himself up as king. Meanwhile, about this time, Haggith's son, Adonijah, began to seek a reputation for himself and decided, I'm going to be king. So he prepared chariots, cavalry, and 50 soldiers to serve as a security detail for himself, or for him. His father had never challenged him at any time during his life by asking him, why are you acting like this? Adonijah was very handsome, and he had been born after Absalom. He had the support of Zeruiah's son, Joab, and Abiathar the priest, who followed Adonijah and assisted him. But Zadok the priest, Josiah's son, Benaiah, Nathan the prophet, Shimei, Ray, and David's personal elite forces would have nothing to do with Adonijah. Adonijah sacrificed sheep, oxen, and fattened cattle by the Serpent Stone near En-rogel, invited by all of his relatives, the king's sons, and all the men of Judah who worked for the king. But he did not invite Nathan the prophet, Benaiah, David's personal elite forces, or his brother Solomon. So he was sacrificing his sheep, oxen, and cattle on a stone that was for the serpent, it sounds like. Now, that makes me personally feel like this might have been an altar setup for whoever was nearby. Now, by saying the Serpent Stone, that makes me think of the old god of Egypt at the time, which would have been Apophis, because he was known as the serpent god, and he was also the god of chaos. Definitely not one that you want to be sacrificing your animals to, your cattle, or any of your sacrifices that are supposed to go to Elohim. Because remember, you're not supposed to sacrifice to any other god but Elohim, if you were following Elohim's laws, which would be the Israelites and Judea, or Jews. And wherever this En-rogel is, which I'm sure I can find an old map that would show us, either way, though, sounds like this was not the way he should have been doing things. Now, that's the end of this story. So, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. And I'll be back with another one for you tomorrow. Good night.